Look at the size of this sandwich, man. And that cheese. Oh, dude, this is ridiculous. Hey, this is Super Dave, the foodie trucker.
He is making the conscious decisions to completely throw away his health and well-being.
Hear me? And dude, I've been craving me a steak burger. So, today, we're gonna cook steak burger. First, what we're gonna do, we're gonna throw some mantequilla in here, if you will. Butter. Thanks, Gordon. Come on, baby. And that pan is hot, hot, hot. It is scalding hot. That's right, hot. I said it, hot. Hear me? All right, let's get some of these onions in, boy. Onions in. Oh, this pan is screaming. Screaming. Okay, onions in. Oh, baby. The smell of those onions starting to caramelize. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna caramelize these onions because we're gonna put them on this steak right here. We're gonna make a ribeye steak sandwich or steak burger, if you will, because I'm gonna put it on a hamburger bun. Because I found these Pepperidge Farm hamburger buns and they are soft. You wanna season them up. I found this seasoning here that's stone cold from a meat market down here. It's got everything in it. It's got your salt, your pepper, garlic, onion, and it is delicious. So we're gonna give that a little sprinkle, if you will. Man, as soon as that seasoning hits the pan, you can smell it, man. And we're gonna top it off with a little Trader Joe's onion salt. Hear me? It's like American Express. I don't leave home without it. Hear me? Caramelize these onions. And they're caramelizing fast too. This pan is good and hot, man. I love these electric skillets, man. They're fantastic. They're starting to get some color on the edges. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some more of this mantequilla in there. Little butter, if you will. Hear me? In. Stealing all Gordon Ramsay's sayings. Not all of them, one of them. Why? This butter is melting. We're gonna go ahead and throw in these champignons. Get in there, baby. And these are baby portobello mushrooms. They saute up nice. They got great flavor. Real earthy. Okay, so now that I put the mushrooms in, let's go back with this. That is beautiful. Hear me? Now these mushrooms, when they start cooking, they're gonna soak up all that butter and all that seasoning. Give it 3, 4, possibly 5 minutes, and it'll be ready to go. Hear me?
6.5 hours later.
It's been about 2 minutes, which still, they're not ready. But I want to add in some of this Liam Perrin's Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
And a little dab will do you. A little dab goes a long ways, but you don't want to forget it, man, because it gives you that umami flavor. That's right, umami. Bing! I just had a good idea. When you're cooking for yourself, if you're going by a recipe, change the recipe if you feel like you want to, man. Take out whatever, add whatever. I just opened up the fridge and saw it had some cherry tomatoes. And I love me some cherry tomatoes, especially on a steak sandwich. I'm gonna slice some of those up, throw them in there, get them sauteed with that mushroom and onion. And you see the spatial I'm getting? Ooh-wee. Look at that bad rascal. And these are mild. Wow. And man, I'm telling you, on steak, these things cut right through the ridges, man. They're beautiful. Just keep this moving. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. Oh, look how juicy these things are. Full of seeds. Get in there. And these cherry peppers, man, they're great, man. They're packed with flavor. They're beautiful. They're not spicy, but they add so much flavor to your dish. Trust me, if you never had them, try them. All right, look at that, boy. Woo! And the smell of that vinegary pepper hitting that heat, it just wakes up your sinuses. Man, it is good. Check it out. Okay, man, these are done like fun. Yeah, baby, look at that. Beautiful. Those onions are sweet. Caramelization on it just brings out the natural sugars in that onion.
Nom, nom. Wow.
Still a little crunchy. Going for one of these mushrooms. That is perfect. They got just a little bit of crunch to them. That's how I like my veggies. Let's get this steak in, and I'll be back. I'm back. Hear me? Today in this scream in. Mantequilla in. While this butter's melting, what we want, season this steak. And you gotta let your steak rest, get it to room temperature. What we got is Montreal steak seasoning by McCormick. My favorite steak seasoning ever. And I'm pretty generous with it. It's pretty salty, but I love salt. I think you know that already. Salt. Hear me? Steak seasoned. Look at that, boy. Steak in.
Nice.
Put the steak in, and you want to season the other side. Boy, I love me some Montreal steak seasoning, baby. Little Trader Joe's onion. To boot. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a little crust on this steak, man. I'm cooking that as high as heat as it can go. We're gonna cook it fast, because we still want it pink in the middle. And what I found at Trader Joe's is this shredded Swiss cheese and Gruyere cheese.
Gruyere.
Look at that, man. That is beautiful. We're gonna melt that on top. As soon as we flip this bad rascal, mushrooms are going back on top, cover it in cheese. We're gonna slather this bun with some mayonnaise, and it's gonna be chow time.
That's the plan.
Look at that, baby. Isn't that beautiful? We still got a little pink spot in the middle where I laid it on top of that pat of butter. It is full of butter in here, baby. Okay, let's go in with some of this. Mushrooms and onions and cherry pepper. Look at that, let's get the cherry peppers on there, baby. That is lovely. Somebody's gonna call the fire department here in a minute.
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do.
It is smoky in here, boy. That's fantastic cheese. That's a lot of cheese, man. Look at that. It's gonna be cheesy. I like that medium rare to medium. So, turn the fire off. Put a lid on. Melt that cheese. Get some mayonnaise. This meat's gonna be way too big for this bun, but not for me, baby, because I'm silly. Let's get it on, dude. I want a thick coat of mayonnaise on there. Okay, man, it's been a couple minutes. Cheese is melted. Look at the size of this sandwich, man. And that cheese, oh, dude, this is ridiculous. Look at this sandwich, man. That thing is a thing of beauty. I wanted that whole steak in there because I wanted to just bite into that steak. Ooh, baby. Wow, that is outstanding. It's hard to eat, man. It's sloppy. That steak is tender. Those caramelized onions and mushrooms. Like I said, it's sloppy, it's hard to eat, but the messier it is, the better it tastes. It's running down my neck, but it's beautiful. Ooh. And when I make a steak sandwich like this, or a steak burger, if you will, I always use ribeye, man, because ribeye is so tender. It just bites right off. And get that ring of fat around the edge, man, which picks up all that flavor, man, because fat is flavor. You definitely need one of these to cut through all that richness. Oh, my God, that's cold. Run to the store.
Run, Forrest, run!
Get the ingredients. Make this steak sandwich. It's easy. It's delicious. I'm telling you, man, it will be one of the best steak sandwiches you've ever had. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. There you have it. Peace. Who loves you? And as always, ciao. Hear me?